There was to be a major truck movement out of an industrial area hidden behind a large hill. Now, although a 4-lane road serviced the area, the path to the summit was quite steep, and there were some concerns that the trucks would not be able to drag the very heavy semi-trailer loads. There were 2 trucks and 2 drivers. The older, experienced driver said he'd go first and said to the junior, "Whatever you do, son, don't stop. You'll never get moving again." With all the traffic blocked in both directions, the old guy started trundling along the flat towards the slope, never getting above about 10 kilometres an hour. Now, just before he hit the slope, he geared right down to his lowest possible ratio and started crawling up the slope. It was slow progress, but he reached the top relatively easily. Now, next it was the turn of the younger driver. Not surprisingly, he thought he knew better and hit the slope going quite a lot faster and in a higher gear than the first truck. As the truck began to lose forward speed, he tried to gear down and quickly found himself stuck in a gear ratio far too high to climb the hill. He was forced to stop. Now what? Well, word came to the first driver and he was ferried back to fix the mess. After a few choice words, he evicted the other driver and set about retrieving the situation. First, he had someone chock the rear driving wheels front and back so that they could not move forwards or backwards, and in the lowest possible gear had the truck attempt to creep forward. Now, the front of the truck started to lift off the ground. When it was at an angle of about 20 degrees, he released the park brake so that the pressure came off the front chock and it was removed. There was a rope tied to it. The driver then allowed the truck to fall to the ground, thus creating the tiniest amount of forward momentum, and the truck started moving forward. Now, after the slowest crawl in living memory, he successfully brought the truck to the top of the hill. Make sure all of your driver's licenses are in order and recorded with sitesupervisor.com.